Hi guys, Dan Picard here with Eastmans Gear Lab. Today we got the new Mathews HALON in. It's a 30-inch axle to axle. Got the new cross-centric cam system, which is kind of an evolved cam from the no cam, but you can see they shaped it a little bit different, so it's not a perfect wheel. It kind of reminds me of the Wake. You have your dual bridged riser, and you have your wider limb pockets and wider limbs for more torque resistance. Should be a fun bow. We're gonna get set up and take it for a test drive and see how it performs and compare it to some other Mathews bows. That's a good place to start, and we can make adjustments from there. We have a 300 spined arrow on a 70-pound bow. This is an 85% let off, so it should be pretty close. It might be a little stiff, but Mathews, a lot of times I've had success with stiff arrows on Mathews bows, so we're gonna go stiff. Whew. So we took one shot out of the HALON, and pretty impressive. I think much due to their cross-centric cam system and their zero knock travel, built off of the no cam technology from last year with zero knock travel as well. It makes it incredibly easy to set up and to tune apparently. Like I said, I just eyeballed my knocking point and my left to right on my rest, and we're off to the range now. Let's go shoot it at some real targets. Okay, so here's a comparison between the 2015 Wake and the new HALON. You can see how they kind of kept the limb pockets. They changed the design a little bit, but the width and the limb styles are very similar. You can also see they kind of got away from the honeycomb type riser, and it's a lot shorter than the Wake too. And also new with the HALON this year is the flat back grip, and that just provides a nice wall, a nice shelf to prevent torque when you're shooting this bow. So here's a side-by-side comparison of the cams of the Wake and the HALON. They're similar, but you can see they sit totally different and they're constructed totally different. It's a little smaller axle to axle at 30 inches, but I think we're gonna see with these larger cams and the cross-centric cam technology that it's gonna shoot actually like a 33 or maybe a 34-inch axle to axle bow. So it'll be interesting to see how this bow shoots once we launch a few downrange. Okay, we're gonna chronograph the HALON. On paper, it looks pretty similar to the Chill R, which I've shot quite a bit. This is 29-inch draw length, 85% let-off mod on it. This is a Victory Rip. It's a 300 spine. It's cut to 27.5 inches, and I think I'm right about 410 or 412 for my grains, for my weight on my arrow. So that's our specs. Let's shoot it through and see what we get. .309. Wow, it shoots fast. That's gonna put me pretty darn near to the same specs as my Chill R for speed. 310 feet per second. We'll shoot a couple more and see what we get. 314. So we shot the HALON through the chronograph 3 times. We got 309, 309, and 315 for a bow that's much quieter and roughly, I mean, it's smaller. It's 30-inch axle to axle. I think the Chill R is 33 inches axle to axle. So a smaller, compact bow that doesn't shoot like a 30-inch axle to axle. It shoots more like a 33 or a 34-inch axle to axle with this big belly on the cam. So it's quieter and it's just as fast and pretty impressive. So numbers don't lie on that. 315 feet per second on the 2016 Mathews HALON. Hunting with the new Mathews HALON. We got a big 200 pluser out here about 43 yards. major big buck.